yo, bro. We just wanna get lit.
I'm ready for more. You fired up, I'm fired up. Don't run from rap. 1, 2, 3. Hey. I'm ready for more. Tell them I'm ready for more.
Today, from State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. The numbers last week for Mitchell. 14 carries, 113 yards, and a score.
They look like a team that really emphasized the running game in the offseason. They were going to build around it. Didn't matter if they were going to run gap scheme, power scheme, whatever. They've got a runner who finds yardage if you give him just a little bit of space.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 sets, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this complete to Mitchell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. Touchdown 49ers. Will Disley, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. His first career touchdown pass, and, you know, it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
Parkey adds the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by their big mobile quarterback. He can throw it, he can run it, Colin Kaepernick.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Working with 2nd and 5 now. On the draw is Stevenson. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And that's knocked away and incomplete. On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. That's going to set them back 5 yards. They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a handoff here to his running back. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 38-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. They'll try the left side. Mitchell. 53 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Mitchell. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. 2 minutes on the clock. 2nd quarter. 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. 30. 10. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards 1. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. Back to throw again. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. They'll look to throw again. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 1. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 14. He'll look to throw. Open man is Robbie Anderson. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Second and 5. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Taking it about the 1. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he's brought down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Tay Crowder able to make the play. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now Montgomery. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Kaepernick to throw. Setting up a screen for Stevenson. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Not much there, only a yard. On second down, Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Kaepernick. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. The kick by Elliott is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 12-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd and 4. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Parkey's kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Montgomery. Only able to get it to his own 20 after breaking through the contact. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, Kaepernick. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. Finding Tate, and down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Majors used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw here's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. To throw is Kaepernick.
Pass complete, Tunyon.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back.
2nd down at 5.
Kaepernick to throw.
He'll get this into the hands of Stevenson.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
And that'll be complete to Stevenson.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Counting down to 30 seconds remaining. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. This a long one from 54. And that is no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Now Ross to return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores it.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. J.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. When you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense.
And able to find a little space. He gets us up over the 15 to the 16. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Crowder's got it over the middle. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Well, their defense did its job. Now they're going to get the football and a chance to win it.
And it feels like they ran out on the field, and right before they did, they told the offense, don't worry about this. We got you. Okay, we got the situation under control. We'll get it back for you for a chance to win the game. And, boy, they did it well.
It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Part 1 is done, now part 2. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face. Good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the San Fran 20. A huge play there in overtime. They picked up a 1st down and a whole lot more. Forget about just looking for the sticks. They went well beyond the stick.
I know they were talking about guarding the sticks on defense. They didn't guard them very well. They got a big-time completion on a 3rd down. That's almost a backbreaker, isn't it? In overtime, every play's importance is magnified. And that one could turn out to be huge.
Into the red zone now. Kaepernick. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. They'll run with Montgomery. And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Following the penalty, Montgomery. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. In overtime, you have to be smarter than that.
A personal foul just can't happen. Have to have poise.
So now after the face mask penalty, here's 1st and goal. A give. This is Montgomery. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT. We needed overtime to decide this one. The rushing score and OT finishes it off, but all throughout, really just a great game to witness.
I agree, and the whole time we were watching and working on this game, I had it in the back of my head. We could get to overtime. Just the way this game went, the ebb and flow of it all. And then to get there and finish it, what I would call old school way, a running play, because in today's NFL, we throw the ball to ring the bell, don't we?
Not there. They ran it in. And again, just a great game that we bore witness to. So for the Cards, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter @EA Madden NFL.